I grew up at Ramadiba. From my boyhood, actually my entire life, I grew up here. But in terms of doing farming, 2020, that's when I've started doing farming. Up until I met Dr. Mr. Kobos's friend, Dr. Mabela, and then we played soccer together. That's when he came, and he was not aware that I'm doing the part of farming. That's when he said, okay, look, you're doing a great job. I've got a friend of mine, he's Kobos. I think I will try to speak to him so that he could come over. And then he introduced me to Mr. Kobos. He's from Laeveld Agrochem. And then Mr. Kobos introduced me to the seed pack for doing agriculture. And then in terms of the issue of the seed pack, it has changed me in a way of, in terms of like when you are planting. Back then, I would just plant. But right now, after I've met Mr. Kobos, I've noticed that everything, it should be done accurately in terms of the measurement. How the spacing it should be, and then how must you look after them. That's when I have learned a lot of things. Most of the workers in town, I have supplies to them, and also even not to mention SPAR, because the SPAR is the one that has already boosted my income based on that one. There are a few things that I've achieved. In terms of the incomes that I have generated out of the business, I managed to buy that motorbike, though it was not new from the box. But at least I have something that I could refer, that with what I have achieved, I've managed to buy a motorbike. And there are a lot of things, like looking after for my family. It also assisted me in terms of looking after for my family. What I would like to advise someone who would wish to start. Number one, like I said, I've discovered that starting this type of work is not an easy thing. It requires your time, your effort. You must know what you will be doing. The fourth one, you must know your soil. But above all these things, it must also start within you. Seeds, or should I say plants, they are like people. They need to be loved. But when you love them, when your place is clean, they'll eventually grow, and you will be able to generate more. Anybody can do it. My son, 10. We spend too much time together in here. If my son at his age can be able to do that, what more about me?